Alright then, let's do this the normal way. First of all, swish. I think I missed. Did I miss? Stop moving, Jack. I'll target his body next time and see if... Oh. There goes all my magic, thanks. Hang on, I'm going to target him first. Yes, you can still throw it. Okay, cool. So you don't have to target the head with the enchanted gladius, and you'll throw the gladius and it'll come back. Can I change target to the essence? Oh, that shot there. That was beautiful. Every time you hit the essence, it will drain your sanity. Do this a couple of times and you'll trigger a cutscene. Come on, I want him to swing at me. There we go. So I can get some distance and cast a spell. I did mention that he will cast a 9-point Mantarok aligned Dispel if you do anything clever with your magic besides enchant item, and I'm going to demonstrate that. Ow. Thanks for that, you big jerk face. This magic pull only lasts for a minute, so ouch. Mostly using it to regenerate the stamina and the magic. Well, I don't really need magic, but stamina. You got stuck behind your own essence there, did you big dumb dummy? Oh, can't catch me. Have you tried smacking me with your glowy staff? Whoa. I actually bounced off of him. I didn't realize that if you just attack him without locking on, you'll just bounce off. Oh, the clutch essence hit. Don't worry, this will make sense in a second. The game puts you in Elia's shoes. For this bit, it goes through a bunch of the characters. Your objective is to hit the essence. You don't have to hit Pius, just the essence. The unfortunate side effect of going through a bunch of the characters is that you'll go through the fat ones like Max and the other guy, Roberto. We've got Anthony right now, who's quite speedy, but the problem is with the fat guys, they run slower, so you might have trouble evading Pius. Not particularly problematic if you have a lead on him already, but if he's right behind you, then you're going to run into some problems. Hang on. I appear to have just swung at the essence, which was... Come on, come on. Get it? There we go. Hey-ya! That'll teach you. I totally forgot to mention the battle between the ancients that you summoned that happens periodically throughout this fight as well. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. Couldn't even see him and I got him. Yeah, who was it giving me? Max. Yeah, Max runs slowly. If you take a hit... Actually, I don't remember what happens if you take a hit. I think it might dispel you and you have to hit the thing again. Smack me, bitch. Yeah, I thought so. Alright. Yeah. Okay, you just lose a bit of progress. That's fine. Can't catch the fat man. I was going to say I'd like the camera to change. Whoa. Sometimes it's not letting me throw the gladius. I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure I'm doing everything right. Maybe Alex has to ready herself first. I'm not letting the animation go all the way through of her getting ready to attack. And I don't know. Anyway. Is that the best you've got? Oh, right in the head. Have another one. And another. Oh, not a third one apparently. I didn't throw it. Maybe it has a cooldown? Yeah, that seems to be the case. Ow. Jerk. Oh. Oh. Can you get away with it? Yep. Almost. Almost. No, fucked it. Oops. Damn it. Are you using a shield spell, you whore? Yeah, two can play at that game. Kind of. I don't think I have enough time to get a 7-point spell out, but I'm going to try. Oh no, he's using magical attack. No, he's going to be chasing after me at this point. I don't think I'll be able to get it cast. Let's wait up here. Zoom. Almost get smacked. Recover my stamina, because that's a thing that I need to do that I forgot about. And now a damage field. Wow, you're a jerk. Stop crying, it's almost over. Dispel... where is it? Here. Perfect timing for you to use magical attack. Get wrecked. Yeah. I'll take the hit for this one, but I've got to enchant my Gladius under Mantork to show you guys that it doesn't work. Please don't zap me, bruh. Oh, just dodged that one. Come on, swing at me. Whoa, that did work? What the hell? That definitely doesn't work while he still has his essence intact. Sweet. I had no idea that that animation was the thing. That's awesome. Oh, it's doing the poison damage to him as well. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. The poison has crippled him to the point where he can only limp. That's amazing. Trying to create damage fields. Won't save you. Should I give him an honorable death? No. Ow. Have I mentioned how much I love this game today? Every time you see sparks explode from him, that's the poison damage. Like that. Can you create more than one damage field? Are you going to try? I probably best finish this soon because I think this might be animal cruelty to some. Honorable death? No, let's shoot him in the head. Great finisher.
not so easily destroyed. No, my death is just the beginning.
What have I done?
Quickly, Alex! We must find this creature! It cannot be allowed to remain in this universe!
Now before I do this, two quick things I need to mention. One, the true ending. If you don't want to see the true ending spoiled, which normally plays after you beat the game 3 times, which I have done in this case, but you might not if you're just playing through it for the very first time and might not want that spoiled. The very first line in the true ending is, "And so it comes to pass." So if you don't want to see that entire ending, then just shut your ears off for a minute while that cutscene plays, when that is the line that you hear. Also, there is no time limit or penalty or anything like that as far as I know for screwing this up. You're supposed to pick Bankarok, but you can pick anything else, and Edward will say this.
Good heavens, no, not that one. Nor that one either. Come on, Edward. It hasn't been that long since you researched this stuff. It's the squiggly circle thing.
It's the squiggly circle thing, guys. You need to remember that.
Oh no, you don't want to do that again?
No, I think I do.
Oh no, you don't want to do that again?
You don't know what I want.
Good heavens, no, not that one. Nor that one either. Come on, Edward. It hasn't been that long since you researched this stuff. It's the squiggly circle thing.
Alright, fine, I'll pick the squiggly circle thing then, jeez.
Ah, that's the ticket. It is finally over, my dear. The Ancients' plans are finished. For now, at least. You have proved to be an incredibly courageous young woman. Your mother and father would have been proud of you, just as I am. I'm sorry it had to be like this. It's not quite the inheritance I had in mind for you, but there was so little time, and so much to do. Goodbye, Alex. I will miss you.
Where emptiness had been, new knowledge now seeped inside. Something happened then. I realized that I was not the only one, that there were many others like me, in other places, other universes, fighting the same fight, all to serve the needs of the great ancient, and to have my world spared from eternal darkness.
And so it comes to pass. Of the 3 ancients, there is nothing. The mighty Chaturga has obliterated the insanity of Xenotarth. The madness of Xenotarth has overcome the power of Uliauth. The boundless Uliauth has decimated the power of Chaturga. All at once, separate and simultaneous. For the universe is made of many time streams, many possibilities, all in harmonious synchronicity. Only Mantarok remains, slowly dying. Mantarok, Keeper, Overseer, Warden of Ancients, Chaos, an entity trapped between the veils of reality and the enchanted stakes that impale its flesh. Unable to rally its guardians, it could rely only on its subtle manipulations of the Roivas family to destroy its enemies. Knowing the nature of the Ancients, it used its pawns to play them against each other, resulting in their mutual annihilation. Now it will languish forever, festering in its tomb, plotting.
You've overcome the darkness that has prevailed for over 2 millennia, or in the case of my channel, almost 3 years. This accomplishment will begin a new era for humanity. Now would you like to record this grand occasion in the pages of human history, also known as my memory card? Yes, absolutely. I'm going to let the credits roll here while I ramble a little bit. So that was Eternal Darkness. Absolutely love this game to pieces. If this game was a person, I would probably anxiously approach it, and before it notices me, I would just like hang my head down a little bit and quickly walk away before she turned around. But this game is fantastic. If you have the means to play it through a Wii or a Gamecube, get it. Hold on to it, grasp it firmly, and never let it go. It's so good. There's also, with the ending there, where Alex said, where emptiness had been, something else, something inside. I was listening to it, but I've already forgotten it. That dialogue is different depending on how many times you've beaten the game. And the game thought it was my third playthrough of the game, whereas you guys were seeing it as my first. But the game thinks it was my third. And that dialogue is different depending on if you've completed, or if that's your first playthrough or your second. And that's a pretty cool touch. I can't remember what the first dialogue says, and I might have mentioned this before in fact, but the second time you beat the game, it says something like, Alex says something along the lines of, it felt like something was watching me and guiding me. And they're referring to the player. So, cool allusion to the fourth wall there. But, yeah, that's Eternal Darkness. Probably one of the best games I've ever played. One of my absolute favorite games in my opinion. It just messes with your head so well. And the sanity effects, I hear a common complaint is that the sanity effects are gamey. There's one where it mutes your TV, it turns your volume down, it changes it to video while you hear your character getting mauled in the background. And I understand that. I think that the ones that mess with the player are the best ones. The ones where you might walk into a room, you'll be surrounded by zombies, and the game will pretend that your controller has been unplugged and you'll just get mauled to death. Those are some of the sanity effects that I personally really like. The bathtub scene can go to hell, by the way. Wait, David Hayter was in this game? How come I never knew this? Well, there you go. But yeah, Eternal Darkness definitely stands as one of my favorite games of all time, and probably I'd put it on a bucket list for games that you need to play before you die. The only gripes that I really have with Eternal Darkness is the Chapter 10 and Chapter 12 having that puzzle thing. It does try to vary it up. I gotta be fair with it. It does try to change it when you do the puzzle thing again in Alex's chapter for the second time. The damn electric floor is a bit annoying. But it throws a curveball at you with that worm room that I showed off. The obelisks that you have to use a magical attack to nuke. I didn't think to examine those either. But it tries to change it, but I personally don't feel like it changes it enough. It still feels like I'm doing the same thing. And if you're playing for the true ending from scratch, then you have to do that 6 times? Yes, you have to do that 6 times. And I know I can't think of much beyond that, to be honest with you. The combat, oh yeah, the combat is a bit easy. I've a common complaint is that you can just walk up to an enemy, lock on, cut off its head, cut it in half after a couple more hits, and then you're done. So there are a couple of cases where you can be overpowered, like you might use enchant item, shield, magic pool, and just steamroll your way through the entire game, not really care about combat or pay attention to it, and that's, you can just limit yourself if you feel like doing that. But overall, this is a stellar game in my opinion. The pros far outweigh the cons, I would think. I'll admit I haven't sat through these credits in a very long time. I don't know what's actually ahead. Do I have to press something now? Start. Yep. Should go back to the title menu, I assume. Yep, there's Nintendo's watermark again. Yeah, I think it's going through Silicon Knights. Yeah, okay. So that was Eternal Darkness. Took me 3 years, but I finally got around to it. I know you guys are proud. Anyway, I shall lay my controller on the floor, turn back to my computer, and say thank you all very much for watching. Thank you all very, very much for accompanying me through my last 12 plus years of being on YouTube on youtube.com/thegamemaster. I will catch you all hopefully on my new channel, youtube.com/thepostalgamer. Take care everyone, it's going to be a fun ride on the new channel. Maybe I should upload a bonus video. Yeah, I think I will.